welcome to Gamer Radio Zero. I'm Mike Lasco, also known as Gamer Zero, and I'm here now with Brandon Bozzi, who's the creative coordinator on Uncivilized, the Goblin Game. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
So, as I talk with a lot of people, I always say I like to play dumb when I interview people about certain things, so I can ask them questions. And it seems to be more and more times where I'm really not playing when it comes. So, what can you tell? I haven't tried the Goblin Game. I know very little. I know what's on the webpage. Why don't you just kind of give us a big picture of what Uncivilized, the Goblin Game is? Okay,
so it's a turn-based strategy game. You control a warren of goblins, and you're going to send those goblins out on various tasks, like maybe on quests or to gather resources for you and bring them back to your warren and build buildings, that kind of thing. Attack your other players.
Right.
And the way it plays is you take one turn per day. So you're going to log on, give your goblins orders, and then log back in the next day to see how those orders played out, see what happened, and then give them orders for the following day.
So it's a turn-based game?
It is totally a turn-based game, yeah.
And I think if you look at the games on the internet, there's really not much that's kind of turn-based.
Not really, a lot of action stuff. We're going for more of the strategy gamers, some of the ones who kind of think about what they want to do, but not spend a ton of time on the game. It's really 15 minutes a day. You log in, maybe you're going to check your email, and then you're going to check on your goblins.
There are some other games that I've played that were kind of strategy games online, and there's a lot of them, so I don't want to mention them and leave out some of them, but
sure.
I found that at first it's kind of cool. I would play them once a day, but then they kind of get to the point where I have to be ready if someone attacks, and as the game kind of progresses, I end up finding I really need to be on in 2-hour increments to check things and make sure stuff's going. That's not going to be what's happening.
This is not the case here. See, everyone can only take a certain amount of actions per day, so it's not like people can sneak up on you and attack your units while you're not looking. Everyone has a set amount of actions they can take per day, so everyone's moving forward at the same pace.
So what are the goals of the game? Like, how many people are playing? Is it a persistent world? How long does it last?
So there's 48 people in each game.
Okay, so 48 people.
There are 8 guilds in the game, 6 players per guild. The guilds each have their own victory condition, and you're on a team of 6 to try to achieve your guild's victory condition before the other guilds achieve theirs.
Okay, so 48 people and what? So what's that? 6 teams of 6?
8 teams of 6, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a math major. You can show. Okay, so 8 teams of 6, and so they all work together. And how long does the game last? Is it like a week? Is it 2 weeks?
Usually takes about 2 months for somebody to win the game. The game goes until somebody achieves victory, some guild achieves their goals, and then the game's over. Usually takes about 2 months.
So it's possible for a game to kind of stalemate and never be finished, or is it designed that eventually someone will end up
in all the games that we've play tested, around 2 months somebody wins. Okay. Usually what happens is somebody will get out pretty far ahead, and then the other guilds will kind of jump on them, slow them down a little bit, and then someone will come out and win the game that way.
So it sounds to me like a lot of, and maybe I'm dating myself, like a lot of the play-by-mail games that we used to have way back in the day, and I think it was Flying Buffalo, we used to have a lot of those, and they're still around. I saw them at GenCon, not to give them a free plug, but it sounds like that, that kind of feel where you can do it once a day, you do it, but all day long you might be communicating with your guildmates, kind of playing a strategy, what are we going to do tonight?
Yep, absolutely, thinking about your moves,
that type of thing.
We're very inspired by the play-by-email genre. We took that and kind of tried to polish it up and add some kind of wacky fun that the goblins bring to the game, and that's what we have.
So when you talk about like these games, what's the cost model? Is it going to be a subscription like an MMO, like $15 a month to play, or is it going to be different?
You'll pay a small fee at the beginning of the game, and then you get the full game. So usually about, like I said, 2 months of play. Small fee, full 2 months of play.
So basically it's like per almost instance. It's like we're going to start a game. This game's going to last for 2 months. You might have game 147 that's starting.
Yeah.
Here's your thing. You're in there. You're playing, and there's nothing to stop you from paying and starting a completely different game.
If you can play multiple games at once,
if you want. Completely separate.
Yep. Every 48 people, we fire a new game.
And you guys don't have a price set, but you think
not yet.
Maybe $2 or $3 something around there. 5, 10, 20.
No idea.
$50?
I don't deal with the money.
Okay.
Not $50.
Not 50. All right. Well, I just want to get some people an idea of what we're talking about. So when is it going to come out?
So we're going to an internal alpha, probably early September.
Okay.
And about 4 months after that, open beta. So they can look at gleemax.com, find out when that's going to happen, sign up for that. And then probably early next year sometime we'll release a full game.
So we're looking at maybe January for an open beta that people can get in. And obviously that'll change. You know how it is.
Yep.
Computer games and online games.
That's true.
Things sometimes take a little more time. Is there going to be any closed beta?
So there's a closed beta early September. They can sign up for it though. Check out Randy's blog at gleemax.com. They're doing a limited amount of signups there, so just keep an eye on that.
People who are interested might be able to sign up and get on before the open beta.
Exactly.
Check it out and kind of, be the envy of their neighborhood, be the first ones to play on Uncivilized, the Goblin Game, right?
That's it.
That sounds great. All right, Brandon Bozzi, the creative coordinator for Uncivilized, the Goblin Game.
Thanks
For coming on the show.
Thank you.